Hi everyone, it's Leanpub from Leanpub here. Today in our live stream, I'm going to be talking about the latest Lean Publishing tip of the day, which is how to use discount coupon links to boost your sales. I've just added the screen share of the article. Oh, and it's bouncing around like it sometimes does in StreamYard here. But in any case, yeah, there's an article. Let's try that again, actually. Here we go. So yeah, so in this article, we talk about one of the really cool features that we have on Leanpub or self-published authors, which is creating coupon links. The thing I mentioned in the article is that this might sound funny, like, I've published my book somewhere on the platform somewhere, I set the price. Why can't I just easily create a discount coupon link? And the answer is complex. There are some platforms that have all kinds of pricing constraints that they place on you. For example, they might say, you can't publish your book on another platform for a lower price. They might also have all kinds of internal, advertising things that they do where they present a book being available at a certain price. And if you just go off and, create a coupon, they might get customers who don't like that, things like that. At Leanpub, our approach is has always been to sort of prioritize author independence, to give you as the author the tools you need to use as you like, to do the things you want to do. So we don't have any kind of constraints like that. And we have this really amazing coupon feature. I'm just going to switch to a different tab here. So this is a sample technical theme book that we have up on Leanpub. One thing to note in these live streams when we're doing the Lean Publishing tips is they're not going to be kind of, polished demos. This is kind of like what it would be like for you sitting in front of a book on your computer. And so, for example, if you've self-published a book on Leanpub, oh, there we go. It's doing that bouncing around thing again. I'll have to fix that issue, actually. One thing that you'll notice is that like people will actually often buy their own books. So you might see this little badge, you own this book, you can view it in your library. And when people buy their own books, they're often doing it using free coupons, which is kind of why it's fitting to show you that feature in this live stream. And so, of course, if you're signed into Leanpub and you're working on a book, you'll see this, and you're on the book's landing page, you'll see this edit button. So you can just click edit. You can go into your book. That takes you to your book's overview page, which is the kind of like everything page for Leanpub. If you're working on a book or a course, you'll see all the services we've got available, versions, etc. But down here in the store section, you'll see the coupons link. So if you want to create a coupon, go to your book's overview page, go down to the store section and click on coupons. Now, let's just go ahead and click the new coupon page. There's a bit of if you're familiar with Leanpub, you're familiar with our kind of wall of words. We like to explain things. It's actually really helpful to do that. And so we often have relatively long explanations of how things work on our pages. To create a coupon, you just click create a new coupon. And here you can see, it might take a minute to kind of get used to everything that's going on here, but you can see that you're going to get a coupon link when you create the coupon, and it's going to have this kind of before it. Basically, add a little /c/. And then by default, there's going to be some kind of random, unguessable coupon link set of characters there. You can actually change this to be, like Black Friday or something like that. If you're doing a Black Friday sale, you can change it to be someone's name, actually. Like, if you're actually creating a specific coupon for someone that you say want to invite to do a review of your book or something like that, or a friend, you can then set the discounted price. If you were sending it to a reviewer, you would want to make the coupon 0. But like, let's say you're doing a 50% off campaign, you would just set it to $10. So that's a really interesting thing already there, right? You can do a marketing campaign for your book where you're like, my book's, if with this coupon link, my book is half off. How would you market that? You could do it on social media. Here's a coupon link for half off my book. You could do it if you were presenting at a conference, you could have your last slide be like, and by the way, what I just talked about in this conference talk, I've written the book about. If you want, thank you for listening to my talk. If you want a discount on it, here's the link, go here. And it would be your book landing page plus this, this link, which you would probably want to make kind of easier to guess than the default would be. But then you can, sort of give a reward to people of a discounted price. You can also, if you're a consultant, you can also, and you've written the book to kind of prove to your clients how well you understand your subject and things like that, you can actually give them this sort of discounted coupon as well. And you can kind of hide that, or you can use it in emails, things like that, if you're doing that kind of campaign. But really, what you do in a book marketing campaign with these coupons is, up to your imagination. One thing you can also do, since we do show these start dates and end dates, is you can set up a coupon book marketing campaign where you say, for the next 24 hours, use this coupon link and you'll get 50% off my book. That's a really cool thing. Putting time constraints on offers is a well-worn kind of advertising tactic. You can also do it, if you were talking at a conference, you could do it like use it by the end of this conference, which is a very cool way of using coupons to promote your book. We also have a max number of uses, which means you can do another kind of, a lot of authors use this actually to just kind of constrain it, in case a coupon that they want to be secret gets out live, they want to make sure, thousands of people don't use it or something like that. So they might set, kind of maximum number of uses to be 1,000 just to have a little bit of a protection. But the best use of the max number of uses is constrained. So you might say like 100. You can do a social media campaign saying like, and there could be no time limit, just like the first 100 people who use this coupon will get 50% off my book. That's a really cool thing to do, including, for example, like I said, if you're in front of a crowd, things like that, whether it's in person at a conference or whether it's online in a live stream, you can say, hey, by the way, here's a coupon link in the video description. The first 100 people who use it will get X% off my book. That is I can't tell you how powerful a book marketing tactic that is. It's really great. You can actually also add a little note to your coupon. So let's just say, imagine we were making a Black Friday coupon, for 2025. You would just call it Black Friday 2025, and let's hope my screen doesn't jump around too much if I do this. But there, I've created the coupon. Then you'll see, after you've created it, you will see it in your list of coupons. This is now, again, we're Leanpub. We're pretty thoroughly tested by authors. So if there's something that you want or need under a certain circumstance, it's probably there. So actually your list of coupons is a list of valid coupons on top, and then a list of expired coupons on the bottom. I probably didn't mention it, but like when you create a new coupon, by default, the end date is, I think, like a month ahead or something like that. So there is a default kind of expiration date that you want to keep your eye on. Another really interesting feature that an author pulled out of us a while ago is batch coupons. This is a very interesting thing. You can basically set a certain number of coupons between 1 and 10,000, and you can specify the character set. How do you know Leanpub's self-publishing platform for authors that was created by programmers? This is how you can actually sort of, decide the available character set. And that's for basically the URLs that are going to be created for each individual coupon. So this will create N individual coupons that you set. And then you'll have access to all the links on your coupon links page, on your coupons page, what we were just looking at when we created this batch. You can add a note there as well. After you create it, you're probably going to want to wait a couple minutes and refresh the page. But after you create a batch of coupons, they'll show up here. If you want to see what a coupon looks like, well, you can actually copy. We've got this really ordinary feature nowadays, but you can actually just copy the coupon code to your computer, or you can click on that link, and then you'll see that this is what a coupon link page looks like. Obviously, if an ordinary person isn't going to see your edit link up here, but they will see the suggested price crossed out with a strike through here. And then they'll see the coupon price here, and then they'll see the ordinary pricing slider that you see whenever you go to a Leanpub book landing page or course landing page. Let me just go back to that tip of the day blog post. Yeah, so if anyone watching or who's just popped in, this live stream, which you will be able to watch after it's done, and we post them on YouTube, of course, as well. This link is on our Leanpub blog on leanpub.com/blog. You'll see this at the top of the page if you go there. The tip of the day explains everything I just talked about creating coupons and batches of coupons. What a cool, and there's a link to a Help Center article where everything is explained in a step-by-step tutorial as well. If you're a book author, if you're a self-published book author, you might be surprised, and you've used other platforms, you might be surprised at the freedom that we're offering you with this coupon link feature, and the kind of like ability to set all these parameters and use your creativity to do your book marketing your own way. That's just because Leanpub is focused on author independence and giving you the opportunity to be as creative as you can and respond to demands as well, right? Actually, that's one thing I should say is that, so through Leanpub, customer support is our job, obviously, but sometimes you will get contacted by people who maybe are having an issue with something, and being able to give them a coupon link for a free copy of your book right away by just creating a free coupon is actually a really powerful way of keeping people happy as well, in case something's going wrong, like they can't access their account anymore or something like that. Usually, of course, if the standard sort of Leanpub response is, if a customer contacts you with an issue, say, thank you for contacting me about this. Please, contact hello@leanpub.com with your issue. But if you do need to resolve something quickly with somebody, or you just met somebody and they want a free copy of your book, like they're an influencer or just someone you like, you can easily create a free coupon link for them and share it with them. So anyway, that's today's Lean Publishing tip of the day. If you're interested in getting a notification about these every weekday, sign up for the Lean Publishing Daily Newsletter, which again, you can do pretty easily if you find this article at the top of leanpub.com/blog. We also set up a LinkedIn newsletter about this. So if you're a LinkedIn user, and that's where you do your kind of like professional social media learning and self-promotion, you can find our LinkedIn newsletter. But we'd love it if you'd sign up for our Lean Publishing Daily Newsletter, where you get these tips, plus you get sort of daily discounts on Leanpub books and courses and everything like that. So thank you, everybody, for being here today.